Hey guys, Blanca here. There was something that I really wanted to say in my last two videos that I forgot, and that is that with the people I mentioned, like Big Guy Appetite, B Loves Life, Nikocado Avocado, Chelsea Lynn, all you mukbangers out there who like doing challenges, I challenge you to eat like I have to. And that is, I either have to stand up or I eat on my side. So like that, and that's how I eat. It'll be interesting to see you guys, anyone take the challenge to see how you manage with your cameras. For me it's quite easy because it's a mobile phone, but if you can imagine standing up with your legs shaking and your face going yellow from pain and stuff like that, it's quite challenging for me. I don't know how it'll be for you guys, but it's a challenge I put out there for you guys to see whether you can put awareness to heterotopic ossification of the spine and severe PTSD and stuff like that. That if you could help me bring awareness to it, and I challenged you to try and eat like I have to see how you manage, because I've adapted to where I get bottles like that. And that's how I managed to drink a little bit. Otherwise I have to flush water through this. Or, yeah. Oof. Or this one right here. So, I've got the seed stuck in my throat. The problem I have with eating is food gets stuck right here. Excuse me. Anyway, I just wanted to put out that out there, Big Guy Appetites. See if you can take on this challenge, and it would mean an absolute great deal to me if you guys put it out there on my behalf, and challenge other mukbang people to take the challenge. See if they can eat only standing up or only on their side, because I guarantee it is extremely difficult when you're in a hospital bed or when you're at home in bed and trying to eat things on your side without making a big mess. And so you have to adjust. So let's see how many of you take the challenge, and I'd love to see what happens. I wonder whether it'll be as messy as the no utensils challenge. But please help me bring awareness to this condition, because there is not many doctors out there not many people, as I said before, only 200,000 people worldwide, not in Australia, not in the US, worldwide, that have this condition. And if I go by Google, I'm the only person in the world to have it on my spine. So, as I said before, heterotopic ossification is when you've had trauma in the area of your surgery. And I went in for a triple spinal fusion, and I had my nerves all bunched up together. So I was, incontinent. My legs were paralyzed from the waist down. And I was very close to becoming permanently paralysed and incontinent, and so I had to go for emergency surgery on the 21st of 2017, my second round of surgery. And as a result of the severity of the surgery and the trauma that happened during it, 3 months later I discovered that I had this condition, and there is no cure, no treatment. I was getting treated by my stomach doctor, who just happened to be, who went on a holiday to a conference overseas and in Seoul, and the topic happened to be heterotopic ossification. And so he tried a diabetic medication that would shrink the bone, but unfortunately for me, a month down the track, the medication was taken off the shelf. So now I'm back to square one. I believe it did shrink with the bone. I've just had a radioactive bone scan last week and an x-ray, so within tomorrow and the next month I'll find out the results of what to expect, and if there's any treatment that can help me, if there's anything that can be done to help alleviate the pain. Because if you can imagine, you know how painful splinters are when you touch them. They can be quite uncomfortable. If you touch them, it's quite painful. Well, imagine having that, but a big splinter that when you sit, it's like, oh, the pain surges up your spine and through your body, and immediately it makes you nauseous. And it's to the point where I basically travel laying down in the car. On the passenger side, I can only lay on my right hand side, and that's my life. If I have to go through, even driving 45 minutes to the city, it's quite traumatic. What was it, a month ago, I went to the gastric surgeon who's been looking after my condition, and I was so sick. I can barely remember the visit. I was absolutely, just so sick, and from pain, and it's a pain that it's hard to describe. It's like you sit and it's just this sharp, you can feel this jagged bone pushing into your body, and it is unbelievably painful. And when you try and walk, my hip, you can hear the bone. I believe I've got a growth on my hip as well now from all the times I've passed out and landed on it, and it sounds like an old creaking door. It's like, and it's just, it's nasty, and it's so loud sometimes, and people just go, "What is that?" And it's like, that's my bones. So that's my challenge to you guys. I'd like to see how many of you take it on, and hopefully some of you watch this and can help me bring attention to this condition, because there may be some doctor out there, you never know, that has been looking into this condition, that wants a guinea pig, and I'm your girl. All you might have to do is travel to see me, because unless I can get a medical flight, I can't really sit. So it'll be very hard for me to get to them, hence why I've had to give up on their aspiration of going to Colombia to reunite with my biological siblings, because I can no longer travel, and it breaks my heart, but it's life. And so anyway, peace. Let's see how many of you are willing to take this challenge. I've got 1 subscriber. Hopefully, Jenna, I hope you can, Queen Jenna, I hope you can share this video with the BGA family, and that it gets some attention and that other YouTubers get to see it and try it and bring attention to this condition that really needs more studying and more tests, more help for those of us who are unlucky enough to have it. So, without further ado, good night. It is nearly 10:30 at night here in Australia. So, peace out. Love you all. And talk to you soon. Alright, ciao.